can bring home a bacon, fry it up in a pan, and never let you forget you're a man.
Before body sprays and Bath and Body Works gift sets took over, the 1970s had its own cloud of scented glory. Whether it came in a fancy glass bottle, a rollerball tube from the drugstore, or something your mom kept hidden in her vanity drawer, everyone was wearing something. Let's take a walk through 50 scents that ruled glove compartments, locker rooms, bathroom counters, and teenage dreams. Number 1. Anaïs Anaïs.
Anaïs Anaïs de Cachet. Toute la tendresse d'un parfum.
The ultimate first perfume for teen girls. It came in that soft white bottle with the delicate floral label, and suddenly everyone thought they were poetic, mysterious, and maybe French. If you didn't wear it, your best friend did. Number 2. Estée Lauder White Linen.
White collar, white tie, white lie, white wine, white cap, white house, white hunter, white heat, white linen, the crisp, refreshing fragrance from Estée Lauder.
You know how to wear it.
This was the scent of every mom who had matching towels and wouldn't let you sit on the bedspread. Clean, crisp, and slightly intimidating, like walking into a room with white carpet and glass candy dishes you were not allowed to touch.
This is the Estée Lauder woman. One of the things that gives her such style is that she wears white linen with black taffeta. White linen, the crisp, refreshing fragrance from Estée Lauder to wear with everything.
Number 3. Ralph Lauren Polo Men.
Polo isn't just a game. It's a tradition, a way of life.
Green bottle, gold cap, and enough strength to fumigate a locker room. One spritz could haunt a hallway for 3 class periods. If a guy wore this, he probably also feathered his hair and thought he was in a Ralph Lauren ad. Number 4. Lauren by Ralph Lauren Women.
Lauren for day and tuxedo is romantic woman's fragrance for night. Now classic beauty for every moment of your life.
Deep red bottle and instant rich girl energy. This was the fragrance of babysitters who wore blazers and boots and somehow already had a checking account. Floral, confident, and slightly smug in the best way. Number 5. Revlon Ciara.
Isn't that Ciara?
What does it remind you of?
You smell terrific.
Heavy, spicy, and unforgettable. Ciara didn't walk into a room, it announced itself with brass horns. Your aunt wore this to weddings, bowling leagues, and possibly jury duty. One dab lasted 3 days and a hair wash. Number 6. Halston.
When Halston gives a present, it's like no other present in the world. Elegant, glamorous, sexy, and very, very special.
Minimalist bottle, maximalist ego. Halston was the perfume of disco queens, velvet jumpsuits, and nights that lasted until sunrise. Wearing it made you feel glamorous, even if you were just sneaking a midnight snack from the fridge. Number 7. YSL Rive Gauche.
There she goes, that independent woman.
Rive Gauche perfume, designed for
The girl who's so contemporary. She's having too much fun to marry.
Rive Gauche perfume. Yves Saint Laurent designed it just for you because you're nothing like the past.
Rebellious, floral, and sophisticated. A scent that said, I read Sartre and I own my own apartment. Perfect for young women who wanted something a little dangerous without having to break curfew.
Rive Gauche, the right perfume from the left bank of Paris. Rive Gauche, by Yves Saint Laurent. Rive Gauche, it means left bank.
Number 8. Estée Lauder Cinnabar.
If Cinnabar were a place, it would be exotic beyond your wildest dreams. If Cinnabar were a palace, it would be opulent beyond all reason. If Cinnabar were a fragrance, it would have to be by Estee Lauder, and it is.
Smoky, spicy, and unforgettable. If someone walked by in Cinnabar, you'd either swoon or cough. It left a trail like a lingering 70s cocktail lounge. Definitely not subtle, and definitely not forgettable. Number 9. Fiji by Guy Laroche.
La femme est une île. Fiji est son parfum.
Exotic, tropical, and floral all at once. Fiji transported you straight to a South Pacific island, even if you were stuck in a beige kitchen in New Jersey. Every teen girl who got a sample in a magazine fell in love instantly. Number 10. Nina Ricci L'air du temps.
It's in the air, something's in the air. L'air du temps, what a lovely feeling.
The timeless Dove bottle perfume. Elegant, delicate, and slightly nostalgic, it was the kind of scent your mother wore and you pretended not to covet, but secretly, every sleepover was scented with it. Number 11. Love's Fresh Lemon.
The first time I saw her, she was standing over there. There was something different about her, something that made her stand out from the rest. I thought at first it was her skin, so soft, so fresh, so clean. But there was more.
Crisp, clean, and tart, like walking through a sunlit citrus orchard. Perfect for carefree teens who wanted to smell like summer without ever leaving their bedroom. Its cheerful scent somehow made homework and chores feel slightly less.
In 1969, Love invented the lemon. There's one. Isn't she delicious? She's not a peach, she's a lemon. Love's fresh lemons don't smell like mild lemons, wild lemons, or artificial lemons. Love's fresh lemons have a smell you want to taste. Only don't get personal with a lemon unless she likes you. There's a fresh lemon.
Number 12. English Leather.
Men never cease to amaze me. Some guys don't think twice about the cologne they use. But a cologne says a lot about a man. And I think the cologne that says it best is English Leather.
The iconic men's cologne that made dads smell like power and mystery. Leather, spice, and authority. Whether you liked it or not, it was everywhere. It was the scent that lingered in your memory long after a handshake or a hug. Number 13. Lancôme Magie Noir.
Magie Noire, Lancôme, Paris.
Dark, mysterious, and just a touch witchy. Teens experimenting with grown-up scents adored it, while moms secretly kept a bottle for date nights. Wearing it felt like stepping into a smoky Parisian evening, even if you were just walking down the school hallway. Number 14. Jovan Musk Oil.
Discover the power of Jovan Musk Oil for men, Jovan Musk Oil for women.
The ultimate teenage purse essential, slightly sweet, slightly musky, perfect for sniffing on your way to the school dance. One dab and suddenly you felt 100% cooler, like you had an invisible aura of rebellion and allure. Number 15. Topaz, classic and understated, older, sophisticated, and perfect for borrowing from mom's vanity. If you could reach the top shelf without a stool, the subtle floral notes whispered elegance without shouting, making it a secret teen favorite. Number 16. Coty Wild Musk.
You got change for $1.
Why?
Because I want to see what you see in me.
It must be the musk, Coty Wild Musk. It must be the musk.
Coty Wild Musk.
Rough, bold, and unapologetic. Musky enough to be memorable, yet sweet enough to linger on your sweater all day, making you feel like a 70s icon. One whiff and you instantly felt part of that era's bohemian cool crowd.
One of the wildest species ever to stalk this planet was the human animal. Wild and cunning enough to discover the essence of animal attraction, a scent that turned fear
into fascination.
Number 17. Dana Taboo.
Taboo by Dana. The scent that puts a spell everywhere it touches.
Put taboo on you.
It puts a spell on the two of you.
Exotic, spicy, and full of attitude. Taboo screamed grown up, but every teen who got a sample felt like they were entering the glamorous world of adult sophistication. Even if just for an hour, wearing it was like owning a little piece of luxury in a plastic world. Number 18. Wind Song by Prince Machiavelli.
I can't seem to forget you. Your wind song stays on my mind.
Wind Song Perfume by Prince Machiavelli.
Soft, floral, and a little airy. Perfect for Sunday brunches, bike rides, and the kind of innocent mischief that only the 70s could create. Its delicate scent was like a secret that only a few knew, sweet, light, and unforgettable. Number 19. Prince Machiavelli Aviance.
I've been sweet and I've been good. I've had a whole full day of motherhood, but I'm gonna have an Aviance night.
Prince Machiavelli brings you Aviance, a radiant perfume.
Powdery, elegant, and a little daring. The kind of perfume that made you think, maybe I'm grown up enough to stay up past 10 p.m. It carried a quiet confidence that felt sophisticated, even if you were sneaking a cookie from the kitchen. Number 20. Fabergé Babe.
You're like no other babe ever born.
You're fabulous, babe.
You know how to reach out and show your love, babe.
You're fabulous, babe.
You're one of the boys, but you're a real girl, babe.
You're fabulous, babe.
Fun, fruity, and flirty. Marketed with Margot Hemingway ads, it captured the decade's playful, rebellious side without ever feeling cheap or tacky. Wearing it made you feel like you could take on the world, or at least the school dance, without breaking a sweat. Number 21. Sweet Honesty.
What intrigues a man about a woman?
Soft, powdery, and innocent, this was the go-to scent for girls not quite ready for musk, but over the baby lotion phase. A starter perfume that felt grown up without getting you in trouble at church or school. It was the fragrance equivalent of passing notes covered in hearts. Number 22. Cachet by Prince Machiavelli.
This is the perfume no two women can share. Cachet. It picks up each woman's special chemistry and creates a new, totally unique fragrance on every woman who wears it.
Sophisticated with a whisper of mystery, this was the "I'm not a kid anymore" fragrance sitting proudly on vanities. It felt like a rite of passage. Spray it once, and suddenly you wanted lip gloss and heels too. The bottle alone made you feel elegant just looking at it. Number 23. Estée Lauder Alliage. Marketed as a sporty scent for active women, Alliage was crisp, green, and confident. It smelled like tennis lessons you didn't actually take and vacations you pretended you were packing for. A spritz felt like jogging in designer sneakers you never owned. Number 24. Blue Jeans by Sultry. Casual, youthful, and a little denim chic, this fragrance was perfect for teens not quite ready for opium-level drama. The name alone made you feel cooler than your wardrobe allowed. It was like spraying on a personality upgrade with your bell-bottoms. Number 25. Bonnie Bell Skin Musk. Cheap, sweet, and wildly popular with babysitters and mall teens. It clung to sweaters, hair, and boyfriends' jackets for days. If you smelled this in the hallway, you knew exactly who had just walked by. Before you float away in a cloud of nostalgia and musk, if you've smiled, winced, or had a flashback stronger than a spritz of opium in a carpeted bathroom, it's time to hit that subscribe button. I'll keep uncorking the memories. You just tap the button and we'll call it even. And hey, if you're hanging out on Facebook, come join the Nostalgia Lounge. We've got stories, scents, and probably someone still insisting Brut 33 was sophisticated. Number 26. Chanel Number 5.
Chanel. From £300 to £3.19.
Timeless and elegant, this one bridged generations like no other. Moms wore it, grandmas saved it, and teens borrowed it when no one was home. Even one drop made you feel like you should be holding a martini or starring in a fashion spread. Number 27. Chantilly.
Weren't you supposed to be going on a fishing trip?
They're probably not biting.
Chantilly. The spray lingerie.
Lace, powder, and pure femininity in a bottle. For many young women, this was their first fancy fragrance before graduating to the heavy hitters. It lived in perfume drawers, powder rooms, and every Avon lady's traveling case. Number 28. Chloe by Karl Lagerfeld.
Chloe is romance. Chloe is flowers. Chloe, the glorious fragrance by Karl Lagerfeld. Spray it on anywhere. Touch it on everywhere. Revel in it day or night. Enter the world of Chloe from Parfum Lagerfeld Paris. You will never want to leave.
Floral and rich, it swept into the late 70s like a silk scarf in the wind. Perfect for weddings, graduations, or pretending your life was more glamorous than your shag-carpeted home. Even the bottle looked like it belonged on a mirrored tray. Number 29. Jean Naté, After Bath Splash.
Fresher than springtime, my breath of spring.
That giant yellow bottle in every bathroom was practically a rite of passage. Citrus, water, and a slapping sensation. That was the refreshing ritual. Your grandma doused herself in it like holy water, and so did you once summer hit.
Jean Naté After Bath Splash is for people who want to take charge of their life. It makes your body and your mind so fresh, so new. You get the feeling there's nothing you can't do.
Number 30. Coty Emeraude. Powdery, warm, and slightly mysterious, it was like Shalimar's thriftier cousin, often found on mom's dresser next to a brush and a forgotten Avon ring. One whiff and suddenly you remembered every holiday hug from the 70s. Number 31. Oscar by Oscar de la Renta. When this launched, it was instant elegance in a bottle. Floral, rich, and undeniably dressy, this wasn't something you wore to the roller rink. It was for weddings, fancy dinners, or pretending you had a wedding or fancy dinner. The ad campaigns made everyone feel like they were one spray away from joining high society. Number 32. Jontu.
Come to find the beautiful fragrance of Jontu. Sensual, but not too far from innocence. Jontu. A beautiful fragrance.
Romantic, soft, and marketed with those dreamy ads that seemed straight out of a romance novel. Jontu was like wearing a whisper of spring, even if you were actually just heading to homeroom. For many, this was their first serious perfume. It smelled like young love and prom corsages. Number 33. Timeless, Avon. A powerhouse fragrance tucked in every Avon catalog, it was exactly what the name promised. Classic and long-lasting. Moms wore it to PTA meetings, date nights, and even to bed because it did not quit. One spray, and you knew you were in for the long haul. This perfume clung tighter than polyester pants. Number 34. Love's Rain Scent. Fresh, airy, and just a little romantic, this was perfect for rainy day daydreamers. It felt innocent yet mature, like the fragrance version of doodling your crush's name in the margins of your notebook. If you wore this, you were probably also into Love's Baby Soft, but Rain Scent was the cool older sister vibe. Number 35. Brut 33 by Fabergé.
People at Fabergé send me lots of great products to use. Hey, today they sent me some Brut 33 antiperspirant. The aerosol spray, easy roll-on, the antiperspirant stick, and the new non-aerosol spray. And they all have the great smell of Brut.
The aftershave that practically every dad, uncle, and gym teacher owned. Brut 33 was bold, manly, and applied with a heavy hand. Subtlety was not the vibe.
Terrific win, Barry.
Well, it's just down to going faster than anybody else, isn't it? This stuff's really 100%, you know?
Nothing beats a great smell of Brut.
Oh, just splash it on all over, Henry.
Sure. Lovely way to freshen up.
Yeah, but I wear it for a better reason.
What's that?
I like it.
Walk into a barber shop in the 70s, and you could practically smell it before the door shut behind you. The commercials had football players and boxers swearing by it, so of course every man thought a splash of Brut made him rugged and irresistible. And if your dad wore it, you knew it because the scent lingered on the car seats, the recliner, and your coat if you hugged him on the way out the door. Number 36. Revlon Moon Drops.
Wildest rose, spiciest red, richest brown.
A rich, glamorous scent that leaned sultry and mysterious. The name alone sounded like something you'd hear in a disco ball-lit nightclub. It had that glitzy adult woman feel that made teens want to sneak it from their mom's vanity. Number 37. Dior Diorella.
Dior? Très Dior. Diorella, le parfum nouveau de Christian Dior. Diorella?
Fresh and green with a hint of luxury, Diorella felt modern and chic compared to heavier perfumes. It was the scent for women who wore wrap dresses, wedge sandals, and felt like they had their lives together. Even if you didn't, Diorella made it smell like you did. Number 38. Jovan Sex Appeal.
Now that you have acquired the power, my son, you must swear to me by the sacred sword of Jovan that you will use the power only for good, never for evil.
Yes, they actually named a cologne sex appeal. Subtle? Not at all. Every teenage boy in the 70s thought this was the magic spray that would make them irresistible. Spoiler, it didn't work, but the confidence boost was priceless. Number 39. Yves Saint Laurent Opium. Spicy, exotic, and controversial, Opium caused a stir from the moment it launched. Moms loved it, teachers wore it, and rebellious teens snuck sprays just to feel daring. It wasn't just a perfume, it was a fashion statement, a rebellion in a bottle. With its heavy oriental spice notes, Opium could fill a room before you even walked in, and some say it was less subtle scent and more public announcement.
Opium.
Still, for women of the 70s, wearing Opium meant you were bold, independent, and not afraid of turning heads or raising eyebrows. Number 40. Pierre Cardin Bleu Marine. A sleek men's scent that was cool, fashionable, and a little European. It felt grown-up, cosmopolitan, and way more sophisticated than the drugstore colognes. If your dad wore this, you probably thought he was James Bond, even if he was just grilling burgers in tube socks. Number 41. Guerlain Chamade. French, floral, and found on vanities with gold-trimmed lamps. Number 42. Tussie and Dana Body Splashes. These weren't just splashes, they were full-on scented baptisms. Floral, powdery, and sometimes alarmingly strong, a quick dab could last through gym class, homeroom, and half the school dance. They were cheap, giftable, and proudly displayed on vanities next to hair rollers and Aquanet. Number 43. J'ose by Guy Laroche. The name meant I dared, and boy, did it live up to it. Bold, musky, and a little mysterious, this was for the woman who wanted to smell like she read French novels and owned at least one dramatic hat. One spritz and you were instantly a grown-up, or at least you thought so. Number 44. Revlon Enjoli.
I can put the wash on the line, feed the kids, get dressed, pass out the kisses, and get to work by 5 and 9.
The commercial alone is burned into everyone's memory. I can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan. Enjoli wasn't just a perfume, it was an anthem in a bottle. It promised glamour, competence, and a flirty wink all at once.
'Cause I'm a woman, I can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, and
The scent itself was bold and slightly sweet, with that musky punch that lingered on scarves, coats, and husbands' collars. It was marketed to the new do-it-all woman of the 70s. Part executive, part homemaker, part disco queen. Even if you weren't juggling a briefcase and a roast, you sprayed it on and pretended you could. Number 45, Yardley Pot of Gloss and Fragrances.
A smart girl looks as good in the day as she does in the evening. She should smell as good too. But perfume is too heavy for day and cologne doesn't last. So Yardley created Daylight Encounter. It's a cologne that lasts like perfume. You spray it on in the morning and it does for your whole day what perfume does for your evening.
These were part makeup, part perfume, and all status symbol. With their cute tins and soft floral scents, teens stashed them in crocheted purses and lockers.
I was rather naive about perfume. And then I discovered Yardley mini sprays. Most fragrances stop behind your ears, but Yardley mini sprays go further. In fact, they go anywhere you want. So I suddenly realized a girl gets kissed in lots of places.
You didn't just wear Yardley, you collected it, traded it, and reapplied it every lunch period. Number 46, Coty Sweet Earth Solid Perfumes. Tiny compacts filled with scent inspired by flowers, herbs, and earthy vibes. Whether you chose patchouli woods or honeysuckle, you applied it with your fingertip and felt like a nature goddess. They were portable, giftable, and perfect for writing your name in cursive on the lid. Number 47, Jean Patou 1000. Luxurious, elegant, and absolutely not something your allowance covered. This was the perfume your stylish aunt wore, the one who traveled, smoked long cigarettes, and owned real leather luggage. A single bottle could cost more than your mom's weekly grocery run. Number 48, Clinique Aromatics Elixir. Herbal, intense, and wildly memorable. This was the scent of every cool older cousin or mysterious office receptionist. It didn't whisper, it hovered. You could walk into a room hours after she left and still know she'd been there. Number 49, Lanvin Arpège.
Paris, its timeless elegance, its inimitable style. Paris is there in every bottle of Arpège. Arpège.
A classic passed from glamorous moms to curious daughters. One whiff felt like opening a jewelry box, powdery, floral, and just a little grown up. Teens would sneak a spritz before a date and hope no one noticed they smelled like fancy lady. Before we wrap up this scented stroll down memory lane, let's take a whiff of a few of your comments from the last video. These comments are honestly half the fun of doing these videos, and I'd love to share even more of your memories next time. So drop your favorite perfume stories in the comments below. Maybe it was your mom's signature scent, your first grown-up splash, or the one that cleared an entire school hallway. Your memory might be the next one on screen. Number 50, Estée Lauder Azuré. Earthy, woody, and sun-warmed, this scent felt like a beach vacation in perfume form. It was especially popular in the early 70s and came in those signature gold and white bottles that cluttered bathroom counters everywhere. If your nose is tingling and you just had a flashback to your mom's vanity tray or your first school dance, mission accomplished. Let me know which scent you remember most or which one haunted your hallway the longest. Want more retro deep dives like this? I've got plenty bottled up and ready to spray.